attacking that pylon. And now it looks like Kal's going to make a huge move and go across the middle, side-storming a couple units across the board. And here, as you can see, he doesn't have that observer at the front. Actually, no, he did. Took out the Dark Templar. Side-storming his own units there, it looked like. More side-storm, actually. It looks like that was a counter side-storm from Jangbi right there. Two Templar hanging out in the free, and now those Archons really worth their weight in gold here. Yeah, pushing up beautiful side storms from those incoming Dragoons. We're just kind of clumped up. Another counter side storm from Jangbi. I have no idea who's going to come out on top. It looks like Kal's going to come out, but a little bit ahead. No, he's going to have to back off. For a second there, I thought if maybe if his Dragoons were positioning a little bit differently, but it looks like his force has been decimated. Jangbi, in the meantime, now starting to push. He's going to lead them back actually to another cannon wall. Looks like he's starting to take the inside 3 o'clock, which you would say would usually be an expansion that Jangbi was going after. So if this goes long term, he might be able to starve. He will be able to starve Jangbi out. Jangbi, in the meantime, looks like he's committing to double upgrades. So if Jangbi really wants to seal this match, what he needs to do is he needs to mass a force and push in now, or at least continuing to harass economy. A ton of Archons out, or I should say, not Archons, High Templar out for Kal in the meantime. So Kal just starting to just absolutely crazy macro out here. As you can see, a lot of units being transferred. Expansion. Oh, a couple Zealots being dropped backside there, as well as the Templar. That Templar isn't going to be able to get any of its Side Storm off that it really wanted to. Side Storming itself to get 3 probes in the meantime, alongside going to do some damage. Kamikaze. And it looks like he's going to start pushing in. He's thinking about taking that inside 9 o'clock location. He's going to have to go through a handful of cannons to do it. Doesn't look like he spotted it out. He is taking a look. As you can see, it looks like he's thinking about taking that inside 9 o'clock location away from Kal. In the meantime, he's just starting to macro up. I'm not sure what the allies screen was about. Maybe just a misclick there. Pushing in, it looks like he's going to try to take this cannon wall out. I don't know that Kal has anything in that position. It looks like he's some Templar in the background to try to fight this off, but I don't know that it's going to be enough. Just going to rally forces up, and now Kal, getting a lot of his Zealots side storm there, and he's really not bringing his troops in really well together. It's kind of he'll push 4 up and then keep 5 back. And this is what I mean. You can just see a little bit of sloppy here and there, and this is really what I expected from Kal last round, which he really didn't show. Is a little bit of nervousness, a little bit of tension, and really I'm hoping that he'll get over this as the set continues, and that we'll see kind of the level of play that I know I think he's capable of much higher level of play than this in his micromanagement. And part of that is also Jangbi pushing forward on that flat. But yeah, I've seen Kal do much better with his micromanagement, and I hope to see it again. Looks like that inside 9 o'clock location is going to go down in the meantime. Jangbi, in the meantime, just doing everything he needs to do to get right back. Well, not to say that he was behind at this point, but getting right back in the game. Was somewhat behind, but an Arbiter up in the meantime for Jangbi. It looks like an Arbiter. It doesn't look like an Arbiter being produced on the opposite side. So ahead technologically, at least. Also ahead economically, because was ahead economically. Definitely has more options economically, I guess would be the better word for it. Was ahead economically until he ended up losing that last location. Looks like tit for tat. Jangbi is going to take that inside 9 o'clock location away from Kal, as Kal has done to him at the 3 o'clock location. He's thinking about getting the Stargate and some Arbiters up in the meantime. Has a large grouping of forces out there pushing up, and I don't know if Kal actually has enough. He's going to have to bring those troops back. Yeah, is starting to head back, and he's been caught out of position so many times this game. And really, I think that's been the difference in it thus far. That's why I feel like Jangbi's won more encounters. Going to have to rely on reinforcements. Look like there is good opportunity for a pincer maneuver here. Beautiful side storm. The unit's kind of clumped up. Jangbi moving just a little bit too late. That going to side storm a lot of units underneath that Arbiter. Arbiter down between the side storms. And it looks like Jangbi is going to be able to come out with this force once again. We'll see if the reinforcements are enough to kind of retake it, or if there's enough side storm in the Templar. But it looks like Jangbi forces are going to stand here. Yeah, it looks like they are going to stand. A significant amount of Dragoons left over, as well as a good amount of Templar. Only 3 Dragoons pushing back, and so Kal in a lot of trouble here. Jangbi, as soon as he reinforces, is going to be able to push in if he wants to, right into the secondary and as well as the main. Looks like Kal, in the meantime, thinking about taking that inside at 9 o'clock. Looks like Jangbi's actually backing off. Feels like he is just going to go and tech up. Feels comfortable in capping the economy that he did. Stargate's still up. I don't see a Templar archive in the meantime. Is just waiting. As you can see, that Templar just primed and waiting for probes to kind of approach there on the opposite side. Now he's going to push in and take that inside 3 o'clock position so he can see and take that Nexus down and basically seal and make sure that he takes the long-term economic cap. This is amazing, turning into long-term. Usually you don't see these kind of long-term Protoss macro battles, and that's again why I love Loki. I love seeing matches like this. Pushing in, it looks like the Kal gonna again just turn around with an Archon and kind of return the favor. Didn't look like Jangbi's gonna lose a lot there because he didn't have a lot of production up. Whereas Kal on the opposite side losing, what was that, about I would say 10 cannons as well as the Nexus. So 3 cannons versus 10, or I don't know. Big drop coming up for Jangbi. We'll see what Jangbi can do with this. I'm going to assume that's either, well, I'm going to assume that's just Templar at this point, getting caught by a single shot there. And I don't know if there's a lot he can do with this, because he's not going to go for that natural expansion, but there's just not a lot of probes there. Not all, he really needs to kind of shift around to the 6 o'clock location. Maybe a little bit of a miscue by Jangbi there. Psystorm, stasis going off there. So a lot of units being stated, but a beautiful counter Psystorm, just Psystorming where a lot of the units are clumped up. Another Psystorm from Kal over the grouping, and wow, another Psystorm. As you can see, Kal's force is just melting under Jangbi's Psystorms right now. Kal's not is having a hard time getting underneath, getting out of there. In the meantime, Arbiter going to go to the 6 o'clock location. Jangbi starting to push in. This could be the turning. This could be the bone breaker, I should say, for Kal. If Kal cannot hold this, I think Jangbi is going to end up taking the match. Pushing down Kal, Jangbi in a much more, I would say, secure. I mean, he just won a lot of engagements, a lot of Psystorms going off counterwise. Only taking, it looks like, a single Dragoon out. He still has those stasis units in the background, but it looks like Jangbi is going to be able to take this 6 o'clock location. I'm not sure that Kal's trying to bring up some reinforcements with that Arbiter, but I'm just, oh wow, losing a lot of probes there as well. So yeah, Jangbi was just some pinpoint storming here, and Kal just not able to get his units out of it. It looks like he might be able to save this here, pushing along the side. It's going to be really close. This Nexus could be everything here. We'll see if Kal will be. Yeah, Kal ended up losing it, could not save it, and I think that's going to be the shifting point in the game here. Because, wow, ouch. And yeah, that definitely is going to be the shifty point of the game, because it looks like Kal is basically only producing, I think his natural is completely expended as well. More forces coming in for Jangbi, and I think the only expansion that Kal has left is the bottom right-hand corner. Jangbi, in the meantime, has a 12 o'clock in the upper left-hand corner, as well as his inside 3 o'clock that I think he's expanding to right now, as you can tell on screen. So basically, all Jangbi has to do is kind of hold here for a moment, wait for some reinforcements, which are coming down on the mini-map right now, and then push in to the bottom right-hand corner, and he will take this match. And we've seen an absolute beautiful game 1. Really, the difference here, just precise Psystorms, just left and right from Jangbi. And Kal, I really feel like 1 or 2 encounters didn't get his units in the best position. He was kind of reacting, and I think that might be a little bit of nerves, so maybe we'll see something a little bit different in the next couple games. But pushing around, just kind of scouting out, I guess, making sure that there's no probes in the backfield. Seeing a couple probes, he is going to be able to do a drop here and kill a couple probes there. It's not going to make much of a difference, as it looks like he's going to take that bottom right-hand corner, and we're probably going to see a GG from Kal here in just a minute, as soon as that bottom left-hand expansion goes down. Psystorm going off, making sure he gets the gas, I guess. It doesn't really make a difference at this point, because Kal is no longer mining out of any of his bases. He needs to take something out right now. He's gonna, let's see if he pushes. Starting to push at the inside 3, but he still needs to worry about the 12 o'clock, and it looks like Jangbi is going to be able to push up, maybe with just some reinforcements, and take care of that. So a couple Templar actually getting caught out in the open, being killed rather rapidly there. But the forces that were mopping up the bottom right-hand corner now pushing up on what's kind of the remainder of Jangbi's force, Kal's forces, and that's going to be GG right there. So Jangbi taking game 1. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Very, very, very strong showing from both players. Jangbi just had his units in a little bit of better position here and there, and I think Kal showing a little bit of nerves and just didn't micromanagement, a little bit here, a little bit there, but very close, exactly what you expect out of a semifinal. Again, thanks for listening. Again, check out gsi.gomtv.com, check out Tasteless' stuff.